The rain fell in relentless sheets, drumming against the roof and soaking the streets, turning puddles into small, trembling mirrors of the gray sky. She stood at the edge of their driveway, coat soaked through, hair plastered to her face, and in that moment, the weight of betrayal pressed down heavier than the storm. Months of quiet suspicions, hushed phone calls, and unexplained absences had accumulated into a truth she could no longer ignore. She had confronted him, watched his excuses crumble like wet paper, and realized that love alone could not erase the choices he had made. With a final glance at the house that had once been their sanctuary, she turned, boots splashing in waterlogged asphalt, the storm swallowing the sound of her footsteps, but not the echo of heartbreak in her chest. He stood at the window, drenched in regret, unable to move, unable to call her back. Every moment he had taken for granted, every lie that had slipped through his lips, rushed in waves, and yet none of it mattered now. She had chosen herself, chosen dignity over comfort, and the realization struck him with the force of lightning. The love he had assumed eternal was slipping through his fingers because he had failed to honor it. The world outside seemed to mourn with her, the wind whipping around corners, carrying with it the scent of wet earth and despair. As she disappeared into the night, her resolve firm, he sank to the floor, hands gripping the sill, eyes following her retreating figure until the storm consumed her completely. That night, he learned too late that betrayal is not just a moment, it is a fracture that no amount of tears can repair once crossed. Love requires honesty, courage, and presence, and without them, even the strongest bonds unravel. Morning would bring clarity, a quiet street, and reflections in puddles, but the lesson would remain. Some choices are irreversible, and some departures are permanent, no matter how desperately one regrets them. In the silence of that rainy night, the truth became undeniable. He had lost her, and only his conscience would carry the weight of the absence she had left behind.